taking a peep into what's happening on Euro AUD, on the daily time frame, we have that a downtrend situation where we can actually say we have an impulse leg to walk around with. Since the beginning of February, we've seen price do lower lows with strong expansion from the beginning of February till the beginning of March. We saw this strong expansion and price do a retest of that trend line where we saw a little expansion where the price retested that trend line one more time before price came to 1.43200, and after price hits 1.43200, we began to see lower highs, insinuating that we might be having a reversal setup at this point. So with this scenario that we have here, the impulse leg and the bearish trend line, and a breakout of the bearish trend line on the 12th of April, a breakout and retest. As we can see here, we saw the breakouts at this point. We saw a retest of that area where we saw price continue to the upside. So at this point in time, is the situation we find around this area a reversal pattern or not? So if we scale down to, before we scale down to one to the 4 hours time frame, I want us to look closely into what is happening at this consolidation phase. We can identify here, since price came to this level, we saw it looks more like a consolidation phase that is transposing into a reversal pattern where we want to be looking for a possible uptrend continuation if it's going to happen. But at this point, we really can't tell if we are actually still going up or we are going down, considering the rejection of this area at 1.549 area since the beginning of the month. Well, the first thing first, we have to identify a key level, which if we pull out our line chart, I'm looking at 1.47 area as our key level at this point. Allowing me to give a label 1.47. We have 1.47 here, top. Okay, good. So I'd like to extend this a little bit. Okay, good. So we have our key level at 1.47, and this key level shall be our yardstick going forward. Now, if we scale down to a lower time frame, let's say the 4 hours time frame, the first thing we'll notice is that since price touched 1.4373, we began to see a setup that looks like the beginning of a new trend continuation, as price appears to be respecting that trend line going forward. So in that regard, I have a major trend line with the thick green line here, and I have another trend line with the one with the dotted green line around this area. So which one are we going to work with? We saw price do rejection of this trend line at some point, as we can see here, and we saw price break down that trend line only to come and break down the trend line here only to come and respect the trend line at this point during the course of last week trading session. So with this bullish trend line, if we look at the tick one here, we might want to extend it in such a way that it looks more like this, where we'll be looking forward to probably price is going to move into this area where we might see a rejection that might send price go down and probably respect this channel we've identified here, or we might be seeing price respecting this trend within this channel, which I want to identify with this bearish trend line here. And considering a long-term bearish momentum on this one, it's very possible that price might continue to reject this trend line, break down of this dotted green line one more time, come into the key level, reject it, and break down that bullish tick line that we identified earlier, and the rejection of that line and key level might be a signal a confirmation of a downtrend continuation. So with this scenario, both scenarios we've identified here, we really need to be more patient and to look forward to what price action will give us when the market opens to actually decide what we want to do on this pair. So we have two scenarios here. Like I said earlier, we have the possibility that price might do a trend continuation whereby respecting that channel with a breakout of structure, a retest into this green dotted line and price sent to the upside, or probably breakout of that. Or we might be looking forward to sorry, we might be looking forward to a continuous rejection of this bearish trend line, a breakdown of the first dotted line, a retest into that trend line, then a breakdown of the key level, and also the bullish trend line, after which a confirmation into that, a retest of structure could give us a confirmation to a trend continuation to the downside. So for me personally, I'll be leaning towards a downtrend continuation, considering the fact that we've been on a long-term bearish momentum on the Euro AUD. However, a breakout of structure at this point could send price, give could be a signal that price buyers are actually having more confidence in the euro against the Aussie in the next coming week. So with this view in hand, I would like to pause the video here, and upon market open, I will give an update on the comment section below on my TradingView account as at when due. So thank you and do have a wonderful day. Bye.